Happy Thursday. I thought I would jump on here right quick. What do my topics say? In order to be a great leader, you have to be a great follower. A lot has been happening on YouTube, starting from the weekend with Trump. No, I don't think it was a setup or whatever, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I am going to take my time and look into the Project 2025 so I can better to know than not know. Also, we are on Judge 3 for the YSL 3. And I don't believe in coincidence. I'm very spiritual, not religious. So I have to see God in everything, my high power. I don't believe in coincidence. And on my journey of life and having the spirit of discernment and foresight, I believe all this had to happen in order for us to go to the next level. You know, leadership coming from Georgia and being, I guess, observing to Dr. King and Jose Williams and Joseph Larry and just so many other people. You know, they were very humble people. And now I'm in Chicago. I had did a tour. Well, I wasn't doing a tour. I had some guests come in town. And I took them over in Hyde Park, which is where I'm actually going to move from. And we had, I know about, everybody always want to go see Obama House. But right up the street, now I don't know how long Obama lived in his house, but I know up the street, about 2 blocks north, is Farrakhan's house. And so when I've always been in a car. This time we was walking in the neighborhood. And it was a nice day to be in the neighborhood. So we went 2 blocks down to see Farrakhan's house. And I was telling them the story of a friend of mine. Shout out to Woody Wood, our Woody Wood. I have a Wood in our family, in my life, not Woody, Wood, from Brooklyn. Yeah, so when he had came, one of the ambassadors or security guard knew him by name. And Wood is pretty famous based in our organization, but I was surprised that the nation of Islam would know him, right? So we was walking down there, me and my girlfriends, during my anniversary week. And so when we was out there, there's a house across the street. And come to find out, they was going to make a museum out of it. And also found out that it was Elijah Muhammad's house. Which makes sense now why Farrakhan would have bought, because he's been in his house forever. I'm 55, so just say over 50 years. So it made all the sense because the Nation of Islam Mass is on Stony Island, which is not too far in our neighborhood. Actually, it's going to be up the street from the Presidential Library that they're building over here on the south side of Chicago. So yeah, so I was thinking about leadership and being a great follower, you know, and be careful who you follow. I always say, watch the dog that brings his bone. You know, because everybody don't have the capabilities or skills of being a leader, right? So back during the pandemic, I was on a whole nother. I like my lighting. I ain't even got my microphone on. But yeah, back during when the pandemic, I had a lot going on, especially based on me being a part of another major organization, and we did lose a lot of people, and we were exposed to another level of communication, and so I didn't really focus on Zoom. It wasn't even a second thought. I've always been a Zoom user, and I'm a Zoom. I have plenty of people I have subscribed to and followed over the years, but I never took the time to consider me being a blogger until last year when my son had suggested it. You know, I have my background in public health and research and outreach. So I've done I wore a lot of hats, I put it like that. You know, so for him, your son to think that you have something to offer the world was something to consider. Now, I didn't consider it immediately. I was honored that he thought that that would be something I would be good at. Matter of fact, his birthday is tomorrow. He'll be 26. Happy birthday! And that's my miracle baby. I had 6 miscarriages to bring him into this world. Right? So, yeah, so I'm doing it. And I heard a saying last week, I'd rather have a slow nickel than a fast dollar. So I'm learning. I'm not a cloud chaser. I've done body, I think body language speaks in volume. And I think Woody had made a statement in his interview, which made a lot of sense. He worded it very nice. You know, I'm not a reader, but I know how to read and I read. I love it. Because that's, I mean, you know, my highest level of education, trust me, I will tell you that story another day. So yeah, I um I don't know how to read, but I read and I like reading. And I do. People who know me know I do a lot of reading. And not for entertainment purposes neither. So yeah, and I also am gonna suggest that book that he was talking about, the 48. I gotta come back to you. Or if you watch the video, you already know. But yeah, I'm gonna suggest it to my son. 48 Rules to Power. That part. That part. So yeah, if you on here, check out that book or put it in your repertoire. So yeah, I said let me jump on here because I'm just a normal person. You know, I retired from public health down there in Atlanta, Emory University, and I love my community. I love my life, and I do. You know, if anything that I've went through in life can help just one person, then it wasn't in vain. So I'm not too quick to have to. You know, I try to communicate with people on different blocks, but I'm very mindful, and I think that's what it comes down to, being mindful and what to say, how to say it, how would it affect other people, because numbers are good, and I knew that numbers were good. But one thing you can change is nothing else in the world, and that's numbers. They can go up, they can go down, or they can stay the same. And all of it depends on the participation in life. You know, you work more, you make more money. But if you work more and make more money and you don't have a relationship with money, there's a strong possibility that you'll end up more broke than when you had no money. So, you know, I think I mentioned in my other one, you know, there's a book out there called Healing My Relationship with Money, you know, or Having a Relationship with Money. You know, so yeah, I just wanted to jump on here and say it out loud. I am not a cloud chaser. I am a spectator. I am here to learn. I am here to grow my own channel, but not for the entertainment purposes. I like what YouTube is switching its format and the direction it's going, because knowledge is power. And the stronger the network, the more quality of information you put in, the more powerful you can be empowered. You know, and everybody has their own talents. Everybody's good at certain things. You know, so no, Kie-Kie the connector is not a cloud chaser. Um, I respect and honor anyone doing anything on this level. You know, there was a guy doing Julio's death, and some of the things that he was putting out, and some of the people. You know, I'm not gonna go into all that. Do you? You know, I try to live with some level of integrity. I try to be vigilant in doing that as well. So, you know, it's enough room for us all. If you made it this far on my video, please like and subscribe and be a part of this network and this family, because it is still growing. I think I got 58 subscribers, so thank those. And if you're new, please continue to come back and check out the live videos, because I'm not monetized yet. The only way I can go live, connect with y'all, is when I go live. And some days, as you can see, I'm not always dressed, makeup. Yes, I do my own hair. I redid the front. I redid the front. I love this color. I'm in the process of moving. I also got 2 trips that I'm preparing for. And I do a lot in my community. You know, this summer was Delaware, Atlanta. Mm, this year is almost over. I was told it's only 11 paychecks away from the end of the year. So do your Christmas shopping. I ain't doing a Christmas shopping. I'm not living the American dream. I had the American dream. And when I had it, I kissed it and said goodbye. So being single, which I'm not really single because I have a daughter and a son, but I'm not married. So I get a choice. I get choices, different choices, and I embrace those new choices. Being a single African American woman, and I have a lot of traits. You know, trendsetter, knowledge. I just have a lot of knowledge. You know, health wise, mentally, I believe in therapy. Had one of the best therapists out there in Atlanta. Um, just a lot of things. I want to give you too much of me too soon. So with that being said, be good to yourself. Try to help someone on purpose. And I'll come back. Like and subscribe. Because it's going to be a journey. There's no destination. I'm not in a hurry to grow. And with that being said, I'm out of here.